Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Crystal. I'm an independent artist with Saint, and today I'm going to show you how you can highlight and contour your face using this awesome one compact cream makeup. So let's get started. Step one is contour. I'm using the smudge brush to apply the contour in these cute little dots. You can absolutely use your fingers for this or apply using another makeup brush. I just like to teach people using the dot method because it's so easy and highlighting and contouring does not have to be scary. If you can paint by numbers, you can do this. So we start by applying your cream contour to the areas of your face that you want to slim down and define. This usually includes your forehead, the hollows of your cheeks, maybe your jawline, if you want to define that a little bit, and the sides of your nose. When I'm done with my contour placement, I like to move on to my lightest highlight shade, which is really intended to brighten up your face. Usually you want to put that down the center of your face, so you can see I'm putting it like in the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and oftentimes I'll put this sort of as concealer under my eyes as well, but today instead of doing that I'm going to use a different demi shade, which I have other videos on. Once I've applied my brightening shade, I'm going to move on to my main highlight shade, and this is really like the equivalent of traditional foundation. You can see it's kind of hard to tell that there's even color there because it matches my skin tone the most, and I'm just applying this shade in the areas that I haven't applied my contour or my brightening shade, so mostly sort of around my chin and my nose area. Now I'm dipping into my bronzer shade. You can tell, hopefully you can tell, bronzer is warmer than a contour. It's meant to mimic getting sun. So I just apply that above where I applied my contour on my cheeks, and then a little bit on the inside of my forehead. I'm taking a lip and cheek color. This one is a new shade called Wildflower, and I'm applying that in between the contour and the bronzer. And now I'm dipping into this awesome Demi Corrector shade 01. It works so well for a lot of ladies out there. I'm using it today to neutralize a little bit of my blues under my eye, the oversaturation of the color blue, but also just to brighten it up. Again, this is optional. I've been using this makeup for a long time. I love to play around with it, but if you're just getting started, 9 times out of 10, unless there's some major areas of overpigmentation or areas that you want to minimize distractions on, I'm probably just going to start you with the traditional 3D foundation, which is 2 highlight shades and a contour, and then you have a little bit of fun with some bronzers and lip and cheeks and everything that you've seen so far. But Demi is incredible. It's a color correcting line. It helps neutralize distractions. It can brighten up areas on your face. It can do many amazing things. Now that I've applied all my makeup, you can tell I have moved right on to blending all of this out, and this is where the magic happens. First of all, everything is in one layer. There's barely any product on my face when we cut right down to it. And the way that this cream makeup blends is really where the magic comes in. I tend to start by applying my blending my lighter areas out first. And now I've moved on to blending out the darker spaces. So I started with my contour, and I leave my cheek area for the last portion because that has my contour, my lip and cheek, and my bronzer all right there. So the way I'm applying is really just kind of tapping the brush in that area that I applied it. I don't want to over blend and get rid of that dimension. Just tapping in the space where I applied those colors, maybe a few small circular motions, just so that all of that contour, the blush color, and that bronzer stays on that cheek area. There's nothing about this makeup that you can't fix, so don't freak out. But the blending is incredibly easy, and the key really is to blend these colors together, but also keep the colors where you applied them for the most part, because you strategically applied them where you wanted to emphasize and create that dimension. As your Saint artist, I'm here to make sure that you get the right colors, learn how to use this makeup, and simplify your makeup routine. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.